Hi everyone, my name is Alexey. I'm a developer of DoTheyUse application, and I'm here on Marian Hill in Croatian Split. In the nature, decided to record an overview video of the capabilities and abilities of application, what it can do and what you can do with this app. So on the main page, you have a few information, but we will go to account. When you first visit the user account, it generates some auto-generated data. You can see it in data source here. We have auto-generated light and auto-generated heavy data and real usage. Real usage means that all DoTheyUse website is connected to DoTheyUse SDK, and it tracks your actions on this website, and in this app you can see your actions. I will show how it works lately. Now I just want to show you what we have time range limit filter here to limit the data. For example, we want to see what's happened during last 30 minutes or last 2 days. It's just as simple as a few clicks. What we see on the left side here on Sankey chart the volumes of usage. As this application monitors this itself, so we have here 12 hours. What is 12 hours? It is here, it is this element. And for example, collapse table, what is this? It is this element. So we have some data, auto-generated presets, like someone has used this website before us. And here in the middle section, on the below, we can see the table that explains what we see on this Sankey chart. For example, we can see that 12 hours is used quite a little, and we can go here and see yeah, it's actually 4 times during 2 days it was used, so not so much. And actually we see that 1 day is also. If we want to see what elements are least used, we just can reverse the sorting of the table and see least used elements. By default, it's most used. What do the colors means? If we expand the row, we can see explanation for the color. It states that 77 is just 18% of total number of interactions, for example, of 424. And it is blue means that 77 is 100% compared to the largest element, because collapse table now is the largest used element. Compared to itself, it is the largest one. But for example, if we return back to our 12 hours, it's just nothing compared to all total number of elements. So we don't see any yellow color here. But compared to largest used element, we see that it is 5%. Yellow is total, blue is maximum. So you can see comparisons to sum, to total, and to maximum. In the middle section, we have analytics for users and for all interactions. So we limited our data for 2 days, and we see like 92% of users used participate in this data, and only about 7% of interactions. But if we to say choose 7 days, it will be increased. We have already 100% users use this, and we can see who of them, namely with their emails and with their user IDs. And if you want, you can send salted MD5 hashes if you don't want to reveal your user IDs. And here you can provide groups or user groups for those users, so we can filter for them and analyze for them. And here on the right side, we just see the timeline chart for all these interactions. For example, if we choose very small amount of time, we don't see any data. So it just in light auto-generated source, we have nothing. But if we increase some interval, so we have two collapse tables, so by two of users, and we see the two interactions in time when they have happened. That's I just missed something here with the red. This is reverse analytics. I mean that here you filter the data, and below with the red is the same but reversed. What is outside of the filters now? So you can figure out like who used the most versus who didn't use, or which elements didn't use this at all. For example, if we show like all time range but limit something, for example, some element, to say 1 year, this element, how much it was used. So we see like it was used 500 times by these kinds of users, and these elements are out of our analytics, and you can see what's going on, if it's valuable. Usually it becomes valuable when you try to analyze, so they don't use it what they use otherwise. The same with web page. Now we have only this. This web page is analyzed, but in real usage it will be the list here, so you can analyze the data for all the pages or for each web page separately. Now I'm going to show you how to use user ID and user group IDs. For example, if we want to know what Miles used, we just put his user ID here, and now we see how this user used the application. You see how much data he or she generated. Or for example, if we would like to use several, like Beatrice, let's say we want small user ID, small usage user ID, and Beatrice. As this is text area, you can use like you can use multiple values in input field and see. Two dots, okay. And we can analyze the data for most active user and for least active user. For example, if we would like to analyze our data for paid only users. So here we go. We see what paid users, paid and manager. So now we see only paid and manager roles. What do they do in our application? What have they done during like last 2 days. Which element, for example, did they use to the use link? Yes, some of them. So we see all the data and can analyze. And at the same time, we can analyze what they haven't been using. So I hope this is clear. And I'm going to show you other options we have. I'm resetting all the filters back to show you if we switch to heavy. Heavy has about 10 times more data than light one. So you see charts changed, number of interactions changed significantly, number of users stayed the same, but now you can try to work with more significant volume of data. For example, if you remember, when we choose 5 minutes, we had no data in light mode, but here for 15 minutes, for example, we had 15 for 15 minutes we only had 2 interactions. Now we have 36. So it just made to allow you to play with different amount of data and see how to try to analyze something. And your real usage now displays how me personally was just working here in application. So we can see that I pressed all these elements that is described here or in a table, how much. So I just like show data for this group has been used. Its group it was used 12 times. And the details here for each of them. But UEs I used a lot, so just 5 changes. Totally 27 interactions, yes, and this is how it was in time. By this link, how this demo works, it is just explains here. It is explained how all the machinery works now, how auto-generated data, that this website is mobile friendly, and how it's all the elements on the page are configured. And in the documentation section, you can see how to install this application in Docker in your local environment or in your cloud. How to install, how to configure, what could be other steps. And here on rehost, now you can't host with ours. We just make how it works, but you can leave us an email and we will contact you to try what we can, to figure out what we can do, how we can make this so we host and you can send us the data. Now we went here on the these menu options. Oh, my phone has disconnected. Let's connect again. Yeah, and we're returning back. I wanted to show you that our usage now on how this demo works and documentation, they appeared in real usage now. So we see that navbar, analytics app, documentation, and how this demo works appeared. And the same here. So I clicked rehost, I clicked uhost. You see all the data appears here and all website gets you all the information, how your users use your application. I hope you liked it, and check out other videos where I explain how to install this application in Docker container and mm, how to connect SDK to your application. Thank you.